Sarah,
What?
what's the main reason you should never mess with America?
Oh, I know this one.
Tell me.
They have more guns than people.
Is that
right?
true? I actually think that's true. But never mind. Today we are going to watch 5 reasons you shouldn't mess with the USA.
What are those?
That's a great question, but first of all, say hello to our friends.
Hi, guys.
Our friends, thank you so much for all the support.
Yes.
We really appreciate that. They like that I react with you. I prefer to react with you, so ask them for the most important thing.
Guys, leave a like, thumbs up.
And if they subscribe,
You make our day.
that's right, link below. Let's go.
The collapse of the Soviet Union in the early 90s left the United States as the sole superpower in the world, and it's never looked back. In all aspects of the world, the United States is indeed a superpower, especially
It's a superpower, no doubt, but I think nowadays we also need to put China.
Yes.
But America, different level still, I feel like. But China is
It's
the second.
good in technology, right?
Yeah, China is good. But back in the day, it was China versus Russia. Nowadays, it's America kind of alone, like the video is saying.
Okay.
But I feel like China is getting a bit closer, you know.
Right.
when it comes to its military might, which is unsurpassable in its strength, technological superiority, operational capabilities, and power projection across the globe. In this video, we'll take a look at the 5 top reasons
Sarah,
What?
you know the song.
across the globe. In this video, we'll
1
take a look
second.
at the 5
Bad boys,
What you gonna do
when they
it
come for you.
Yeah.
What we do if we see this coming to Portugal?
Run.
We go to Spain and we hate Spain, my friend.
top reasons why you wouldn't want to go against the US military establishment. The United States Air Force is the strongest in the world, not only in the number of operations
What are you? You know it's the story. I told you
Yes,
multiple
but,
times.
I don't know. China.
No, it's America.
United States Air Force is the strongest in the world,
By
not
far.
only in the number of operational aircraft, but also in technological superiority. The country currently operates a total of over 15,000 military aircraft, combining all the branches of the military service, including the US Navy, US Army, Coast Guard, and the US Marines. As of 2017, the US Air Force alone has a fleet of over 5,300 aircraft, 406 intercontinental ballistic missiles, and 170 military satellites, greater than any other country in the world.
Okay.
The USA
This was back in the day. Imagine now.
No.
has the largest number of stealth aircraft designed to be silent killers and untracked.
You know this.
Silence. Why?
They are actually like a ghost. They are undetectable.
Okay.
It's stealth
You can
technology.
defeat them.
It's impossible. See this plane. I think they call this the Black Bird or something. My friends, maybe I'm saying something wrong. But this looks real to you.
No.
But it's real. Or it was real at least at one point, yeah.
By the radar defense systems of most countries in the world. Some of these stealth aircraft include air superiority fighters, such as the F-22 Raptor and the F-35 Joint Strike Fighter heavy
Those two are the best that they have, the F-22 and the F-35. Some people say the F-22 is a bit better.
bombers, such as the B-2 Spirit.
This one you saw in the news when they ended up bombing Iran, right?
In fact, the United States pioneered this technology in the 1980s with the introduction of the F-117 Nighthawk stealth attack
Oh,
aircraft.
Nightwalk.
Stealth aircraft are designed to avoid detection
This
using
is the black one, yeah.
a variety of technologies that reduce radar reflection
Holy, that's a Star Wars type of ship, you know,
yes,
my
yes,
friends. What the?
from ground, sea, or air-based radar antennas, thereby reducing its radar cross-section, or RCS. This revolutionary technology allows a 5th-generation aircraft, such as the F-22 Raptor, with a max takeoff weight of 83,500 pounds,
Sarah, bring the toy. We have the toy right there.
Yeah. We have to.
Show them, Sarah.
Huh? Look.
Yes, this is where I invest my money, my friends, on F-22s. Guess what? If things go bad,
We have this.
yeah, the B... Okay, relax. We have also the B-2 bomber, my friends. We are protected. Sarah, save them. Let's continue.
to have a radar cross-section of just 0.0001 meters squared, about the size of a bumblebee.
Oh.
What's more insane is that the massive B-2 bomber also has the same
Sarah, show it.
radar cross-section
What a
as the
beauty.
F-22 Raptor. Thus, it becomes extremely difficult to track stealth aircraft, even if the enemy spots them.
This one is the one that is complete. They cannot see this one. It's undetectable. It's quite bigger than here. They look the same size, but
Yes. Alright.
this one is quite bigger than this one in real life.
I believe.
them on their radar scopes. It's a whole other story to successfully track them and register a missile kill. The whole idea behind this technology is to break the chain in which a conventional surface-to-air missile defense system works. It's the same reason countries like China and Russia are also hard at developing their own stealth fighter, the Chengdu J-20 and the Sukhoi Su-57, respectively. These aircraft will allow the
They are made by AliExpress. Did you know that? I'm joking.
US Air Force to assert its air superiority over
Are made in
This
AliExpress.
one was made by
Yeah.
AliExpress.
any battlefield of the future. And we all know that control of
Actually, it was Temu. Never mind.
these skies is the biggest decider in any war. The next reason why any country going to war with the US military
So the first reason, they are the best in the air.
Yeah.
No doubt about that. Let's move on.
should think twice is because of the strength of the US Navy and its dominance over the world's ocean, especially the Navy's supercarriers. The US Navy currently operates 11 nuclear-powered Nimitz-class supercarriers, which
So do you understand what those do? Basically, the jets, they land here.
Yes.
They can carry a lot of jets. And there is a lot of people living here, working here. I don't think they can attack other ships, but they have self protection, if that makes sense.
Okay.
This is the
yeah.
most expensive thing that they make in the US military, or top two at least.
Okay.
currently operates 11 nuclear-powered Nimitz-class supercarriers, which is the largest aircraft carrier fleet in the world.
Oh, it's
The only
huge.
navy that can
No, they call this cities on the sea.
It's like an island.
Almost
To
like an
support the
yes,
airport.
yeah, it's like an island. Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
come close in terms of technological advancement is probably the Royal Navy of the United Kingdom, but they only have 2 operational carriers.
Okay.
The Nimitz class of carriers has a displacement of over 100,000 tons and can carry a complement of up to 70 aircraft. They're literally afloat.
See, the thing is, looking at the screen sometimes it's difficult to realize how big this type of
Yeah,
stuff
yeah.
are. Those are actually cities on the ocean. You know, it's
Yeah.
crazy. It's crazy.
Okay.
Floating small town in the ocean with its own airport.
Yeah, small town. City.
The Nimitz class carriers in themselves are extremely potent offensive weapons, but the way they operate in what is called the carrier strike groups makes these ships even more deadly. A carrier seldom deploys alone.
So, of course, my friend Sarah is quite new to this military
Yeah.
stuff. I reacted to this multiple times already, but basically they never, like the guy is explaining, but they never go alone because they are too valuable. You know, imagine if Iran tries to strike aircraft carriers.
Yes.
That's a lot of money. You know, the
Yeah.
US military cannot allow this type of stuff at all to go down. Because of that, they have the destroyers, all the other around that are ready to protect.
They are
the-
prepared for
everything,
every scenario.
every scenario. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe they even have submarines around. To be honest with you,
Yeah, yeah.
There are always a fleet of surface and underwater assets
I'm sorry. I think that's actually true. They have submarines around also.
surrounding them and forming a strike group. These include guided missile cruisers, a destroyer squadron, attack submarines, and other
Okay.
support vessels. Together, they project the power of the carrier, and at the center of the group forward
Oh my god. What the hell? Can you imagine seeing breaking news? America is attacking Europe, and we see this.
Oh god. God famous.
towards the enemy. While the carrier is carrying out its offensive role with the use of its air wing, the other ships are responsible to protect its flanks against any enemy attack. This combination of offensive and defensive
Do you know how many aircraft carriers our country owns?
I don't know.
0.
strategy makes the US carrier strike
This is very expensive.
Oh
few
my
countries, no, but few
God.
countries in the world have those.
group almost impenetrable. The United States Navy maintains
Yeah,
9
finish
such carrier
the
strike
war.
groups,
No.
8 of which are based in the United States and one that's forward deployed to Japan. For over 50 years, this has been the principal element of US power protection, and the Nimitz class of supercarriers are at the center of it all. Despite this, the US is currently in the process of developing a new class of carriers called the Gerald R. Ford class, intended
America, land of the free and also amazing food and amazing people. My friends, look, real talk, I'm coming to America this year. I cannot wait. This is taking so long, but guess what? You can follow me here. André, why is that important? I may post updates about my trip to the US, and also there is a lot of videos that get blocked on YouTube. They may go here. Twitch, maybe not, okay. But I may stream there one day, who knows. But Facebook, Instagram, X, follow me in all of those. Links below on the description. See you there, my friend. And let's continue with this. Could be wrong, but I believe those are already active. Because this video is a bit old.
to replace the Nimitz class ships. This new supercarrier will be even more technologically advanced and is expected to continue US dominance of the oceans well into the late 21st century. The third reason why you shouldn't fight the US military is their massive stockpile of nuclear and conventional intercontinental ballistic missiles, or ICBMs. The ICBM plays the role of the land leg in the US nuclear triad, along with the Trident submarine-launched ballistic missile SLBM and nuclear warheads carried on long-range strategic bombers.
This is the type of stuff I don't understand that well, even after reacting to multiple videos. All the missiles they have, they all look crazy to me, but I don't know that well the difference.
Okay.
ICBMs are launched from ground-based missile silos, achieving high suborbital spaceflight, approximately 1,000 miles above the surface of the Earth. The body of the missile then separates from the warhead, which re-enters the atmosphere and free falls to the assigned target at hypersonic speeds. The US military currently operates 400 ICBMs from its base in Wyoming, Montana, and North Dakota. The LGM-30G Minuteman III
So those states are more in the north.
is the only type of ICBM that is currently operational in the US. The Minuteman III family of ICBMs were first developed in the 1960s as a response to the Soviet nuclear threat. Throughout the Cold War and beyond, these missiles have undergone constant modernization. In the last decade alone, the US military has undertaken $7 billion worth of upgrades. The rocket propulsion engines, the propellants used, the guidance system, and even the flight control surfaces have all been refurbished. The upgraded missiles are completely different from its 1960s counterparts, except for the shell. These state-of-the-art improvements and modernization programs have kept the Minuteman III system operational for over 50 years with improved reliability that supports the missile's remarkable 99% alert rate. The
I actually think NASA helps the US military to develop this type of weapons.
NASA is American, right?
Yeah, NASA is American. Yeah. I believe NASA is in Texas or something, actually.
latest versions of the missiles have a range of over
Or is in Texas or California. I know they are different, but he is American. Yeah.
8,000 miles, which is greater than the diameter of the Earth at 7,917.5 miles. They can carry multiple 330 kiloton nuclear warheads, which is 20 times greater than the bombs dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Not only that, each of these warheads can be assigned to different targets independently. The technology is called Multiple Independently Targetable Re-Entry Vehicle, or MIRV, and was first developed.
It can attack multiple
Countries. No, yeah, America
in
is...
the same time.
America, I was watching at the commentary. I didn't even react to this, my friends, but it was a guy explaining that America is right now the only country in the world that can, battle
Yes.
2 or 3 major wars at the same time.
At the same time.
Exactly. Because one country, let's say China, maybe 1, maybe 2, but probably maybe 1. America can go 2 or 3. Because they is also
I believe so, yeah.
because they have a lot of military bases around the world and stuff like that. And apart from that, they have the best military.
For the Minuteman III family of missiles. So any country messing with the United States will have to deal with this awesome arsenal of firepower, which can be launched at a moment's notice. If it weren't the ICBMs or the stealth fighters raining fire down on you, it would be precision-guided munitions, or better known as smart bombs or PGMs instead. This is another big
The only thing I don't know is, again, let's be honest, the American military is the best. But I don't know if they are more ahead when it comes to the ocean, to the Navy, or to the Air Force. I don't know which one is stronger. Both are incredible. But honestly, if I had to guess, I'm starting to believe that they be more ahead in the ocean. The Navy is crazy.
But they are pretty strong in the air too.
Yeah, I mean, they are pretty strong everywhere. Yeah, I don't know, but just my feeling that I feel like they are the best. They are more advanced, better saying, in the Navy.
Reason why not messing with the US military is a good idea. All branches of the US military use smart bombs in some forms or the other. These weapon systems are designed to be precise and hit a specific target with maximum efficiency. These bombs are so effective that during the First Gulf War, PGMs comprised only 9% of weapons fired, but accounted for 75% of all successful hits. Since then, for the US military at least, the days of normal...
No, because back in the day, when, let's say, in the World Wars, when you drop a bomb, most of the time they actually fail the target. Now is a different
It's
level.
very easy for them.
They have GPS basically.
Yeah.
They know where that they need to go. It's scary if you really think about it.
This way they save
A lot, yeah.
lot.
But in the same time, the ones that they make, because of all the technology, they are crazy expensive. So they don't make as many probably, but they are expensive.
Artillery shells and unguided bombs are long gone. Nowadays, the military uses PGMs from air, ground, and sea. Precision-guided munitions come in various forms and use different kinds of technologies to achieve precise hits. A large majority of PGMs use the Global Positioning System, or GPS, of satellites to guide their trajectory to target. However, sometimes this becomes a problem, as GPS coverage is not always reliably available everywhere across the globe, or bad weather conditions can hinder operations.
Yeah.
Thus, the Office of Naval Research, the Naval Surface Warfare Center, and the Army...
But are you aware that GPS was made by the US military?
No.
No, me neither.
I didn't know.
I ended up realizing this a couple of months ago. It's crazy. Yeah.
Research Laboratory have all coordinated to develop the first ever artillery-fired smart munition that will not use GPS guidance. The project is known as Moving Target Artillery Round, or MTAR for short. The MTAR shell can be guided onto stationary as well as moving targets in both land and sea, using a combination of guidance technology. The best part is that these shells can be fired from the existing M777A2 155mm towed howitzer and the M109A7 Paladin integrated management self-propelled 155mm artillery systems already in use by the US military. The shells will also feature an extended range of 40 to 60 miles using rocket boosters to propel them. Once finished, it will afford the US military another potent weapon system that outclasses others around the world. Lastly, the fifth and final reason why you shouldn't fight the US military is drones. We're all familiar...
Drones.
But look, this video, I believe, is what, my friends? Maybe 6-7 years old, if I remember correctly.
They already have drones.
Oh, no, they have drones.
Whoa.
Drones is... The thing is, I feel like we talk more about drones because because of the war in Ukraine, because they are fighting a lot with drones. But America have been developing those for a long time. If America enters a war right now, this is my prediction. I suspect they will show drones that will scare the entire world. How good those drones will be, because Ukraine is doing ship drones, even Russia have some ship drones, Iran ship drones. And they create a lot of damage. Imagine what America can do.
Yeah.
Familiar with what an unmanned aerial vehicle or drone is, and what...
Because one thing that we have to always think about is this is what they show to us. If things go really bad, my friend, it's fair to say that a lot of technology, all of a sudden, we have this already. They don't show everything. It's like poker game. You don't want
exactly.
to show everything.
It's supposed to do. But in recent years, the usability of UAVs are steadily increasing to encompass all spheres of military operations, and the US military is the pioneering spirit behind it. At first, used only for surveillance missions, drones were quickly weaponized after the 9/11 attacks and have been extensively used by the US military in the war
See, right after the 9/11. 9/11 was 2001. America already had drones.
against terror as an offensive weapon platform. It's forecasted that over the next decades, the US is in line to purchase over 1,000 combat drones of various classifications. Some of them, like the Lockheed Martin RQ
See, this looks like a mini B2 bomber. Looks like that one. See,
It's the same.
it's not the same. It's not the same. But the thing is, the future is this, because why would you put the pilot here when you can make it a drone?
When you can make to save the people's life.
Yeah,
Right.
if things go wrong, you save people's life, exactly.
170 Sentinel and the Boeing MQ-25 Stingray are already in the final stages of development, and once finished, will provide the US military with state-of-the-art platforms capable of multi-role operations, ranging from attack missions to aerial refueling. Drone technology has reached such heights today that a single UAV can loiter miles above the surface of the Earth for hours, waiting for the target to show its head and sticking with impunity. This capability will allow all the services under the US military to reduce its dependency on manned platforms, thereby reducing the risks during future combat operations. These 5 weapon systems make the US military extremely dangerous for any adversary looking to get into a conflict with them. In a conventional warfare setting, it's almost impossible to beat the US military machine. That's why modern enemies of the United States are employing more and more asymmetric warfare strategies against the mighty US.
Another thing that every time I see this image, there is people saying, "Oh, what backups the dollar? Nothing backups the dollar. There is no gold." I always think,
This is gold.
yeah, this is what backups the dollar if things go bad,
Military. Despite that, the US military juggernaut is hands down the most powerful military complex in the world today, and probably will be for decades to come.
Yeah.
That's all we have for you today, folks. Thanks for sticking around till the end. If you liked the video and want to stay up to date on cool military stuff like this, then click the subscribe button and also click the notification bell, and you'll be the first to know the next.
Okay, and
I enjoy watching this.
no, this type of videos are really fun, and actually, my friends, I think Sarah wants to see a video about this one. Should we watch a video about the B2 bomber?
Yes.
What this thing does is kind of
I
crazy.
want to learn more, really.
Put a number if you want to see that. A number of likes.
Just 2,000.
Oh man. Okay, we are going to watch it then. Okay. And I was just doing this. I also think the new administration in America, the new government, is actually investing a lot of money into the military. So I would not be surprised if America goes to 1 trillion in terms of budget. They are going crazy. Yeah. Sarah, thank you so much. Say goodbye to our friends.
Bye, guys.
Bye, my friends.